what will happen if Raila Odinga will lose a seat? We have seen Raila Odinga and William Ruto are working together. We can simply put their relationship right now like the one which Uhuru Kenyatta had with Raila Odinga when he was the president. And if you look at the scenarios in the country currently, it's just like a repeat of what happened in 2018 after President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga hand and handshake. We saw the deputy president back then, William Ruto, being thrown out of office. Then Raila Odinga was brought into the office, into the government. And that's exactly what has happened. Immediately after William Ruto and Raila Odinga had a meeting, we have seen one, William Ruto and his deputy, their relationship has gone south. Their relationship has moved from a brother to an enemy. We saw Gachagua saying even there was attempts in his life there was an attempt to assassinate him thrice. And we have also seen that Gachagua is very surprised. He never thought that William Ruto could betray him in that manner. You all understand how Gachagua was defending William Ruto and fighting battles which were not meant for him. You remember even during the inauguration how Rigathi Gachagua attacked the Kenyatta family and so many things that Gachagua was speaking about. Today, Gachagua and William Ruto are enemies. And I would say courtesy of Raila Odinga. So, as we are talking right now, William Ruto and Raila Odinga are brothers in politics. And that reminds me of the phrase that in politics we do not have permanent enemies. After their handshake, after the meeting of where Raila Odinga promised to work closely with William Ruto, we have seen even Raila Odinga himself defending the government. For example, when with the Adani deal, Raila Odinga saying the Adani deal is best for the country. Yeah. And we have also seen Raila Odinga allies being brought into the government. We can see Bandi, the finance minister. Opio Ndai is in energy. What does that mean? It means that Raila is already in the government. And if Raila Odinga will lose the AU seat, that tells you that these two individuals can still continue working together. What do I mean? We have seen William Ruto on numerous occasions campaigning for Raila Odinga to secure the AU seat. All right. We saw even when he was going to China, Raila was with him, where he met so many African presidents trying to convince them that they need to support Raila Odinga. All right. I think that was part of the agreement which they had, that among the demands which Raila Odinga placed before William Ruto, that if you were to support him, maybe he needed a piece of the government and maybe the AU seat, which according to me is a plus to Raila Odinga. So under those scenarios, we have seen the two guys working together. They are two masters working together. Even you can look at how the MPs from their camps voted against the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua. That shows a kind of an unity, a kind of a treaty, a kind of an agreement, a kind of a covenant, which proves that these two guys, they may last together even in 2027. All right. So this might be what will play out as 2027 approaches. If Raila Odinga will lose the seat, and there are a lot of uncertainties if Raila, or doubts if Raila will secure the seat, because we have seen the French speaking nations, the Muslim nations rallying up behind Muhammad Ali from Djibouti. So there's a likelihood that Raila Odinga may not win the AU seat. So remember, Raila Odinga will be back in Kenyan politics. At the end of the day, he'll be back at Kenyan politics. And Raila Odinga is a threat to William Ruto. And William Ruto knows that. And as a way to tame the guy, all because of the covenant which they had before Raila Odinga agreed to work closely with William Ruto, the two may decide to work together. Maybe William Ruto may create an office for Raila Odinga. And you see now, you may wonder, Raila Odinga in the government has, from Raila's side, we have like 4 ministers. Like I said, we have Bandi for finance. We have Ali Hassan Joho for mining. We have Opiyo Wadai as the energy minister. And then we have Wycliffe Oparanya as the cooperative minister. Those are 4 powerful dockets. In preparation of what? In a case Raila Odinga loses the AU seat, the two guys, remember, they have numbers in parliament. Let's agree on that. And even looking at how the MPs from both sides voted for the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, that tells you the guys have the numbers in parliament, and both in parliament and in the Senate. So what if when Raila Odinga comes back after failing after unsuccessfully failing to secure the AU seat, they may decide through parliament to amend the constitution and they create an office of the prime minister, which can be given to Raila Odinga, and maybe some 2 deputies, one from his side and another from the government side. That's very possible. And if William Ruto may not do that, Raila is a threat to him. Yeah, we cannot say the deputy president, because the deputy president position has already been given to Kithure Kindiki, in quotes. Even though right now, let's say Kithure Kindiki maybe will be given will be sworn in as the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. So Rao cannot be given a ministerial position. So the best thing to do for him is creating a position of the prime minister through parliament. Yeah, and because these people have numbers, they'll succeed. Then that brings, and also there are rumors that the position of the cabinet secretary for interior may be given to Janet Mohammed. There are rumors. Okay, there are rumors even Wetangula, because of so many reasons which are being given, in quotes, reasons. He's heading out. He's being kicked off the speaker in preparation for what? Most definitely it's because Raila Odinga has been given a share of government. And I can tell you in this platform that so many things were going to happen by next year, 2025. And even you wonder, why the conversation of extension of presidential term limit and other leaders? Why is this happening? Because it does not make sense. Maybe if Raila Odinga is given that position, he cannot rule for 2 years. So they need to create time also for him to feel that he is in the government. And because the political temperatures in the country are working against Ruto, then there is a likelihood that William Ruto will have no other option than to give Raila Odinga what Raila Odinga is demanding. Then the reason number 2, what can happen if Raila Odinga loses the AU seat, is that Raila Odinga may, and he is known for that, may anaweza geuka William Ruto. It's politics. Politics, we do not have permanent enemies or friends. So don't be surprised to see Raila Odinga also saying that he shall be in the ballot. And you see right now, so many Kenyans are not happy with the governance of William Ruto. It's in public domain. If we go back to Mount Kenya people, I can tell you today and for a fact, they are not going to support William Ruto in 2027. The mountain either we are looking for somebody to support, because I can tell you even Rigathi Gachagua will not run for president. Maybe their favorite could be Kalonzo. But now let's go back. Raila Odinga knows very well that William Ruto is losing his popularity day by day. Nobody can trust this William Ruto. And he may take an advantage. He is a politician. And you see, Raila Odinga may give a reason, a very valid reason, that huyu jamaa huyu alinidanganya atanitafutia kiti ya AU na nitapata kiti ya AU na sijapata. And you see now that what's happening in the country, nobody is trusting Ruto. He overpromised his promises, and which he has not revealed up to date. Every day, promise after promise after promise after promise. And even we have seen the so many people, even the clergy, speaking openly. They are not happy with the way the country is being ruled. They are not even happy with the governance of the President William Ruto. And if Raila Odinga, remember Raila Odinga right now, he has his own people, his own supporter base, die-hard supporters, whom today we can wake up and tell them, let's go this direction. They will go to that direction without questioning. Today, William Ruto is not in good terms with the people of mountains. Remember, in 2022, the mountain played a very major role in ensuring that William Ruto, the truth of the matter is that William Ruto will not have Mount Kenya. Alright? And in the case Raila Odinga says no, I'm not supporting you for 2027, regardless of what you give me. And let me tell you what. Raila Odinga instructing his ministers like Joho to resign and the rest, they will do that with immediate effect. William Ruto will be vulnerable. Remember, the mountain are angry. Maybe today, I can tell you the mountain is not happy with him. And also, we have seen so many Mount Kenya MPs, like Didi Nyoro went silent. We have another one, Mukunji. Yeah, we have Kadhoni. These people are becoming popular in Mount Kenya region day by day because now they are not speaking the language of the common man, of William Ruto. Whereas every MP who supported the finance bill and who is supporting the policies of William Ruto, and especially the MPs, those MPs or senators who voted for the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, they're having a very rough time on ground. And I know Gachagua, even if maybe even if the courts will redeem him or not, Gachagua must have may have a political formation which will be working against William Ruto. And I'm telling you, in Mount Kenya region, that will be a wave. And William Ruto, even though he is a political mastermind, may find himself in a very, very hard political position. And I'm not sure how we'll maneuver that. That's my thinking.